Namaste, Archana Pami, welcome back. So we did the seated, the standing, and using chair variations. So last two variations are going to be done lying on the mat. And again, two variations. One is lying on our back, face up, which is supine poses. And we will do another video where we are doing prone, meaning lying forward with our face towards the mat. So for this, the only prop that I would recommend is probably a rolled up blanket. This is in fact a towel that I've just, rolled it up after making two folds. We'll start with that for the back bend. So we're going to lie down on the back. The towel is going to be placed at three positions. One is at our upper back, then our middle back, and then our lower back. So we'll start with our upper back first and foremost. Just rolling it up. All right. So what you're going to do is sit adjusting at an arm's length. So you know that when you lie down, this is going to be in your upper back. Your arms can be outstretched straight, or you could lie them to the side of your head in cactus shape. Once you are here, you can keep your knees bent or you can extend them. Very close to my neck, I'm going to roll it out. Yeah, exactly. Your shoulder blade should be resting on top of the towel. Now, this is a restorative pose, so you can stay here for about a minute. I would recommend a minimum of 30 seconds and just keep breathing. Feel free to close your eyes. Now, bending the knees. You could either use your arms to push the rolled up blanket down by lifting your hips, or you could sit up by rolling to the right hand side and then adjusting it further to fit your middle back. And again, you could keep your knees bent or extend your legs. And arms by your side, out open or in cactus shape. Be there for 30 seconds. Now again bringing my knees, bending my knees, lifting off the hips. Now we can move it easier to the lower back, the lumbar region. And again, keep the knees bent if that feels good, or your arms in cactus or by this side. That was extension. So from extension, we're going to go into flexion. Before that, just lift your hips, release, and remove the towel or the folded blanket. And what we're going to do is, again, it's simple knee to chest. So to get that hip flexion at the lower part of the spine. And either you could do knee to chest or you could do a happy baby pose. I'll show you both. For knee to chest, just bring your knees to your chest and wrap them around with your arms. You could interlock your fingers, you could just hold the shins of your knees, or you could also wrap your arms behind your calf muscles or on your inner thighs. Whichever feels comfortable, just staying there for 30 seconds. For happy baby pose, just extend your legs, keeping your knees bent. The soles of your feet are facing upwards, and you can wrap your big toe with three finger grip. If this feels intense, again, just wrap your arms behind your thighs and just keep breathing for another 30 seconds. And release. The next up is a lateral stretch. So we're going to be doing what is called as the banana pose. We're going to start with the right side. So for that, just lift your hips off to the left a little bit and then extend your legs. Now crawl your legs such that they are moving to the right edge of the mat. Cross your left leg over the right leg. The same way, extend your arms above your head. Move your Use your left palm to wrap around the right arm's wrist and use that action to form a crescent shape on the right hand side. So you're actually compressing the right hand lateral and extending the left side lateral. So staying here, keep your head rested and your shoulder blades rested. Look up and keep breathing for 30 seconds. Moving slowly to the left side. So release your arms, release your legs. Now doing the same thing on the left side. So lift your hips to the right and extend your legs and extend your arms above you. Walk your legs to the left edge of the mat, crossing the right over the left ankle. The same way, use your right palm to wrap around your left wrist. Place your head flat on the mat, shoulders on the mat, gazing up and breathing for 30 seconds. Now slowly release and bring to center. Bend your knees again. We finished with laterals, that was banana pose or crescent moon pose. Now we're going to be doing twist, reclined supine twist. So again, we're going to start with the right side. So for that, we're moving our hips a little bit to the left and dropping our knees to the right side and placing our arms by our head in cactus shape, or you can also keep them outstretched like this. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. Ensure your shoulders are resting on the mat. You don't want it to be lifting like this. And in case your legs don't go the full run, like they're not stacking below, you could keep the towel, roll towel below your right knee or in between your left and right knee to relax. Choose any of these variations in case your knees are not stacked properly and it's giving you a little bit of discomfort. Keep breathing. Slowly lift your legs, bring them back to center as we shift to the other side. Move your hips to the right, drop your legs to the left, your arms staying intact, shoulders rested. Keep breathing. Slowly release your legs, bring them to the center. Now, if you'd like, you could extend your legs and just relax in Shavasana for a few breaths with your arms stretched. And then roll to the right and sit up. So that was doing the four spinal movements lying on your back, reclined or supine. So we started with extension of the back using a towel, the upper back, middle back, and the lower back. Then we tipped into flexion at the hip using knee to chest pose and happy baby pose, hugging ourselves. That is a beautiful pose to help release any lower back stress that you might have accumulated due to bad posture. I highly recommend you doing that if not doing everything. And then finally, the lateral using the banana pose, the crescent moon pose, and twist, which is the simple recline supine twist. Hope this was easy to follow along and do let me know your feedback and suggestions. Namaste.